It's Billy the Beard with the Sports Profits, and I'm here to bring you 2 free game breakdowns for Wednesday, January the 39th. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Don't be shy, get in those comments. Let us know what you think about these game breakdowns. If you like our content, show some support and smash that like button. Most importantly, turn on that notification bell so you're always informed. The hockey is on a break for the All-Star game, so I'm going to jump into some college basketball. I got 2 great ones for us tonight. We're going to start off with an SEC battle. We have Alabama versus Georgia. I know this is a good football matchup. We're expecting an even better basketball matchup today. So Alabama, they're going to be visiting Georgia Wednesday, January the 39th at Stegman Coliseum in Athens. This is a 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard tip-off. Can the Crimson Tide continue their win streak? Alabama has won the last 2. They are currently top of the SEC with a 14-6 overall record, 6-1 in conference play. They have had a tough period in late November. The first half of November, they lost 4 of 6 games, but they've won 8 of 9 since then. Right now, the Crimson Tide are coming off a 109-88 win over LSU in the second highest scoring game of this season. That was the 3rd consecutive 20-point-plus game for Mark Sears. He leads Alabama with 20 points per game this season. The Crimson Tide, they're the highest scoring team in the nation. They average 89.7 points per game. They're ranked 13th with 38.9% shooting from the 3-point territory. So we have Georgia. They're looking to bounce back from a tough loss. They are 14-6 for the season, 4-3 in conference play. They have lost 3 of the last 5 games, and they're coming off a 102-98 overtime loss to the Florida Gators. Junior guard R.J. Melendez, he has a career-high 35 points. He was shooting 6 of 10 from behind the stripe. And we have Jabir Abdur-Rahim leading the team with 13.4 points per game. So the Bulldogs, they're a poor shooting team. We're looking at 43.4 from the field. That's 257th in the country. They are 35.1% from the 3-point line. That's 126th. Diving into some betting trends, Georgia, they've gone over the total point line in half of their games this season, in 6 of the 12 home games, and 3 of the 5 games coming off a loss. We have Alabama. They've gone over in 14 of their 20 games, 3 of 4 road games, and 10 of 13 following a win. So Alabama, they've had their best season in recent years. They're the highest scoring team right now in NCAA basketball. The Bulldogs, they're not really doing as well, but they still have a legit chance to get into the national tournament. So Alabama, they won 5 of the last 6 games they played against Georgia. This is a game where I see an up-tempo pace being played. This game is going to be going over. Right now, the best available line, I'm seeing 166 at Caesars. So we are taking the Alabama Crimson Tide, the Georgia Bulldogs, over 166 available at Caesars. Lock it and clock it. Now, we have a battle between Baylor and UCF. UCF, they are the new guys in town in the conference, and they're upsetting some of the competition. Now, Baylor, they're on a little bit of a losing streak right now. This game is going to be played at Addition Financial Stadium in Orlando. The tip-off will be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. So Baylor, right now, they're 14-5 on the season. They split the Big 12 conference games so far, and they're on a 3-game losing streak. 2 of those losses came in overtime. So this is their longest losing streak of the season. They are coming off a 105-102 triple overtime loss to TCU. Freshman center Yves Missy, he had a career night with 25 points. Jacoby Walter, he leads the Bears right now with 15.2 points per game. Baylor, they're ranked 12th in the nation in scoring, averaging 85 0.1 points per game on 49.4% shooting from the field. So we have UCF coming into this, and they haven't had back-to-back losses this season. So unlike Baylor, they don't have a losing streak that's been piling up. The UCF Knights, they're 12-7 on the season. They're 3-4 in the Big 12. They lost 3 of the last 5 games. They're coming off a 68-57 loss to Cincinnati. So we have forward Marcellus Avery. He's had his best game of the season. He's recorded 19 points, 17 rebounds against the Bearcats. We have Jalen Sellers. He's the best player for UCF. He averages 17.2 points per game, 4.3 rebounds per game. So the Knights, they're one of the worst shooting teams in the league right now. They're shooting 41% from the field, 31.5 from the three-point territory. So from the field, that's ranked at 328th. From three-point, that's 285th. So they're shooting, the percentages aren't where they should be. Looking into some of these trends, we're going to dive in. I see UCF right now, they're 11-8 against the spread. They're 9-3 against the spread at home. They are actually 6-0 against the spread after a loss. Baylor is 11-16-1 against the spread for the season. They're 2-1 against the spread on the road, and they are 2-2 after a loss. Now, keep in mind, I see a couple things changing here. UCF, they haven't dropped 2 games in a row. This is the game I see that happening. I see Baylor ending that losing streak. So right now, the Bears, they have 5 losses this season. 3 of those losses came in the last 2 weeks. However, that does not change the fact that they are one of the best teams in the country. They're ranked number 18th. So unlike them, the Knights, they're among the worst shooting teams in the league, or in the national, championship basketball. They lack consistency all season long, and this is something that the Bears are going to take advantage of. So looking into this game, Baylor has their backs against the wall. They're going to end this losing streak with a comfortable win. Right now, I'm looking at the lines. Best available line is at BetMGM. So we are going to take the Baylor Bears -2.5 available at BetMGM. Lock it and clock it.